All right, so we have this TikToker known as Bevo who went viral last year for this TikTok where he was doing a food review and he ate a roasted potato without really chewing it. That's what he's known for. That's his claim to fame. But then he obviously started to fall off because I don't know where you really go with that. But instead of him getting a job or living a more modest life, he decided to take the Adam 22 route and he's resorted to being a cuck. That's this guy's career. He ate a potato, went viral, got 1 million TikTok followers, but couldn't capitalize on it. So now he's resorted to humiliating himself for attention. That's how desperate Bevo is to stay relevant. So he first talked about his lifestyle when he went on this podcast, and it was just brutal. I mean, he was trying to brag about it and act like he's got the life everybody wants, and he thought this would sound cool or something, but everybody was just cringing. It's hard to watch.
What does that look like for you guys since you're in an open relationship?
Just sex galore.
Sharing friends.
She brings me friends, I bring her friends, parties.
You bring her male friends?
Yeah.
Have you always been into like this open dynamic?
Not really, no, until I met this slag here and the whole new world opened up, you know. So yeah, it's been amazing. It's been the best 3 months of my life.
So she kind of convinced you to make it open?
Not really. She just made me open my eyes and live life a bit, you know. And it's just, again, I don't want to live that boring life. I don't want to have to get up at silly o'clock in the morning and get home at silly o'clock of the night for basic money. I want to live life, make money, and do a lot of shagging. So yeah, why not?
Well, couldn't you do that but still have a monogamous relationship?
No. What's the point in that? That's not fun. What's the point?
Of having one person?
Yeah, so I guess since Bevo doesn't want to work a normal job, he has his girlfriend hook up with other guys. That's his logic. But I don't know if he really realized how embarrassing this would be. I mean, you never live this shit down. Like Adam 22, Sneeko, and Destiny, those guys will forever be labeled cucks, and they probably hear it all day on social media. But Bevo, he chose to go down that route, and he decided to admit all this on a podcast, which is a bold move. I mean, only Bevo would see Adam 22 pimping out his wife and be inspired by it. Like, he somehow thought this was going to go well.
So, you are a cuck.
Define a cuck, please.
A cuck is a person who purposely allows their women to get by other men.
For money, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait. You wouldn't let her sleep with other men if they weren't paying her?
No, they're not paying her. Let's get that right. We make content. We get paid for content. So, yes, we involve other people because it makes more money.
So you do let other men f*** your woman on purpose,
yeah, and
right?
she lets me f*** other women.
Sure. I understand that.
Yeah.
But you would be a cuck, correct?
I just don't like that saying, but we do it.
I mean, I'm sure you don't, but I mean, that's what a cuck is somebody who lets another man purposely f*** their woman, right? That's a cuck.
Yeah, if I'm a cuck, I'm a cuck, yeah.
I don't think Andrew's trying to insult you. I think he's
I'm just trying to clarify it.
Again, it's what it is, isn't it? Again, we're young. We're probably in a better position than you was when you was 23. Again, no throwing shade, but I just don't feel like being a slave to a religion is going to get you anywhere in life. It's good praying, it's good doing your thing, but I just want to live life at earn money and be happy.
I mean, it's way better to let people f*** your old lady. All self-respecting men do that.
It takes me on flights. It takes me to buy a house. It takes me to buy a car. It takes me to buy the jewelry I've got on. It takes me to buy the clothes I've got on. So if I believe in God and I'm poor,
that's really expensive money to allow the person that you're in love with to get dishonored by other men.
We enjoy it.
You enjoy? Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're in a different level. So you enjoy the fact that your old lady gets...
I enjoy sex, she enjoys sex, other people enjoy sex, so why not? Let's just have fun.
So I don't think Bevo really knew what he was getting himself into here because he ended up walking off, and then afterwards he made a video addressing it where he said he was doing a character and was just lying about everything, which even if that's the case, it's still extremely weird. Like, who in their right mind would think it's a funny bit to go on a podcast and act like a cuck? So, you know, either way, he's still just choosing to embarrass himself. And I don't think it is a bit. Like, he also said he was paid to say that stuff, which definitely isn't true because he's still choosing to act like this, which I'll talk about later. But after this podcast appearance, I think he just needed to act like it was all a joke because he got a lot of backlash from it and it was just embarrassing as hell. So afterwards, he was down bad. Like, he said he's going broke, probably because his girlfriend won't give him any money. He said he might have to get a normal job. And he said his parents and family members have all seen the podcast appearance. So things are not going well.
I feel violated, I'm not going to lie, because it feels like, from me, I look like a devalued man. Again, my My grandparents come from a Christian household. My dad's moaned at me for this whole podcast. I've family members, I've seen this podcast, and yeah, again, I've watched it back and it doesn't look good, which is annoying. But again, what can you do? I got told what to say, and me, being the nice beaver I am, I've just run with it and made myself look like a complete mug. Lying, trying to make a character, trying to be like these other influencers, and it's all backfired. It is all backfired. I've beefed the wrong people. My relationship is rocky now because I'm not earning money, putting pressure on her. Yeah, and I'm just getting a lot of hate, and I just don't think I can act this anymore. I really don't. And I think I'm going to give it a day or two and see where my head's at, whether I go back to work or carry on doing this. Because don't get me wrong, I can earn steady eventually from this, but at the minute it's dreadful. I had a nightclub, no one turned up. Sophia's been out all day today, sitting in the house, can't do anything, I've got no money. Yeah, I just feel like TikTok has ruined my life a bit. I do apologise to anyone that I have said anything about, because yeah, it is humbling. It is very humbling, and my time has come. And yeah, I was training for 6 months. It was a great 6 months, but yeah, it's all come crashing down. And
Yeah, so it seemed like he learned his lesson here and realized how embarrassing this all was and finally had some self-awareness. But of course, nothing's changed and it's only gotten worse. But he was trying some new content for a little, like these street interviews where he just runs up to people and asks them if TikTok is a real job or if they'd let their girlfriend do OF. And then when they'd say no, he'd be like, yeah, well, I'm making 20K. But of course, this was not going very well.
Listen, what do you think of TikTok? Is it a job? Is TikTok a job?
No, mate.
Why? It's a joke.
Yeah, I don't want to be on video.
When I'm earning 20 grand a month?
I don't want to be on video.
I respect it. Have a good one. That's why I never make money, because you don't want to be on video. Brother, listen, you've got all the verbal. I'll get you on camera. Why are you giving Bevo stick?
You just fucking stink, mate.
Stink? But why? Well, why are you lying, and why are you being disrespectful to people? You're crumbling. Mate.
Shut up.
Crumbling.
Shut up.
Crumbling. But they crumble out here. They can't act like I make dough, bro. Enjoy work Monday, mate, or if you're not unemployed, yeah? Would you date a spicy model?
No, never.
Why?
Because I care about my life. I care about my future.
My missus makes 70 grand a month.
Yeah, but everyone can see her for like £2 a month. So.
But in 10 years' time, no one's going to care?
Tell it to your kids.
My kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to live in a nice house and have nice cars.
Yeah, but your wife's an OF model, so.
I want to live good, innit? Everyone wants to live good. No one wants to work.
Yeah.
And if she's looking after me, why not?
Me personally, I care about more than money.
I respect that.
Me personally, like, I can make my own money. I'd rather make 50K a year and not have everyone see my wife. That's just me personally.
No.
Though.
Yeah, so he gave that a shot, but I guess it wasn't embarrassing enough for him, so now he's taking the cuck bit to the next level. It's crazy. I thought he felt some shame the first time. I thought he was embarrassed about it, but he just cannot give it up. You know, he needs to humiliate himself so he can afford to buy these ridiculous outfits and fly in first class. You know, he needs that so badly. He'll make a TikTok begging another man to hook up with his girlfriend. Like, he's fully committed to the cuck bit this time. He said he even wants to sit in the corner and watch. That's how down bad this guy is.
Right, guys, I need your help, and Sophia needs your help too. I need everyone to tag Jason Love. Sophia's dream collab
BBC contact.
is to collab with Jason Love, and I want to sit in the corner and watch. So make sure you tag him down below. We need to find out where he is. He's somewhere in Miami. Yeah, and let's just make the dream collab happen. It will be her first BBC content. She's gagging for it. It's going to be like chucking a sausage down an alleyway. Jason Love's all for it. We need to reach out to him, so make sure to tag him down below. Any other corn stars in Miami, let me know. Sophia's here, Sophia's there, Sophia's everywhere. But yeah, Jason Love, we need you, brother. You can only do her if I can sit in the corner and watch. So make sure to get in contact, Instagram or on here. I've DM'd you on TikTok.
she's up for it.
Yeah, so that's what Bevo's up to. It's crazy what people do for money and to try to stay relevant. Like, I don't think it can get much worse than that. And his girlfriend is just terrible for him. I mean, she's destroying this man. Like, she probably tells him if he wants to get paid, he has to help drive traffic to her OF. And of course, the only way he can do that is by embarrassing himself and acting desperate and pathetic.
Dinner.
Miami dinner.
We're back together. Yay. Love you. What?
Bring toast if you need help.
Right. She's out in Miami. She's seeing Mr. Jason while we're eating tacos. So, big up LA. Big up Danny D. How was Danny D?
Amazing.
Yeah. Treating her to a nice breakfast in the morning. Or let's just say she's treating me.
Yeah, so that's a sad existence. I mean, Bevo needs to get out of that relationship. This is just terrible. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And make sure you check out my Patreon account. There's over 100 exclusive videos on there. I just talked about how Ben Shapiro's trying to start a beef with Bill Burr. And Bert Kreischer exposed Tom Segura for taking Ozempic. So if you like the channel, it's definitely worth checking out. There's a lot of content to go through. I'll put a link in the description.